Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Franco Elun, Out of Pocket Podcast. I'm here with a very special guest, Mr. James Artissean. What's going
You,
on, man?
what's happening, man?
How you feeling?
I'm blessed.
That's what's up. So before we got on camera, you were telling me your story. You're from Queens, right?
Yes, yes.
So just talk about, like, you said you travel a lot. Like, talk to me about your background and,
Yeah, man. I'm just at once was a young kid from Queens. Just had aspirations of being in entertainment and music. I've loved music damn near my whole life. Always been around it. I feel like it's always been in me.
Right.
So it's kind of the inevitable for me wanting to be in the entertainment, in the music business. But growing up, it was very interesting because I wasn't one of those like regular kids, so to speak, to where like, oh, everybody wants to go out and, go to all the parties and hang out with all the girls, which I did, but I was a little bit more focused than most, in the sense of my thought process was, what am I doing long term? Like, what's really gonna be my career? What do I really want to do? And just by me having that mindset, people always thought I had an old soul. And that kind of stuck with me for a long time, and that was the beginning.
That's what's up, man. That old soul kind of stuck out to me because my mom is a baby boomer, and kind of similar to your story, she had a room full of records. Tears for Fears, Dramatics, Delphonics, like every album from every genre she had.
Wow.
We had a whole room, so like I was immersed in it, so to speak.
That's
You know what I
dope.
mean?
That's
So
dope.
I definitely feel what you're saying about that. I saw in an interview you in the Michael Jackson fan club, brother. Talk about Michael Jackson's.
Yeah.
I told my son the other day, I said, man, I don't think you understand the influence and the power of that type of celebrity.
It's one of them things that you kind of had to really like be there to like experience it, like in his era or his time, so to speak, because it's one thing to learn about it and you watch videos and blah, 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 but to actually see him and be around that pandemonium was crazy. So basically, in a nutshell, I was about 10 or 11 years old, got a chance to meet him.
That's
New
dope.
York City, Webster Hall.
That's dope.
I was with my father, and already a huge Michael Jackson fan, and it was one of them spur of the moment kind of things where like it wasn't planned. It was really kind of like our way, kind of bogarting against going backstage to go see him. Like we didn't know if we was gonna get stopped or nothing. We just took a gamble.
Right.
And ended up having a chance to meet him, and meeting him was enough for me. I was just like, just to have that interaction was enough for me. But it turned into like a pretty lengthy combo for a minute,
That's
like
dope.
at least a 5-minute combo. I'm thinking it's 20 bodyguards about to come, and okay, y'all got to get up out of here.
Yeah, it's time
you know
for
what I
y'all to
mean?
go,
It's time to go. It wasn't that. He opened the door himself, and he just was cool.
That's what's up.
know,
man.
so right there, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's all I needed right there.
Was that like confirmation for you?
Absolutely,
That's what's up.
without a doubt.
Man, so kind of expounding on that particular point, I noticed there's a difference between the celebrity of today and the celebrity of the past. We got a lot more access, so that kind of demystifies the artist. It's like Snoop Dogg was my favorite artist at a point because he was mysterious. But when you see him so much, it's like, all right, it's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it takes the mystique out.
Yeah. So I mean, how do you feel about celebrity today versus back then?
I'm all about the mystique.
Yeah.
Like, people say that about me all the time.
Yeah.
Like you're so mysterious,
Right.
But that's by design, because I never wanted to be that guy to where like you see me at every party, you see me at every event, you see me at every place you can see me
Right.
at. And it's just like it takes away the imagination about you. It takes away the it factor, so to speak, of you. It's like kind of like, oh, we just seen James last week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've never been a fan of that. So
Yeah.
when I do pop out somewhere, it's a thing because people are like, I didn't even know he was gonna be here,
Right.
but he's here. That's crazy.
Right. Just to kind of pivot, AI in music. I heard you talk about it from an ownership perspective. How do you feel in terms of creativity? Do you think AI is going to hinder creativity, boost it? people are gonna use it as a crutch. What's your take on AI in terms of creativity?
I mean, how I see it is AI ain't going nowhere. I mean,
Facts.
you either gotta adjust or you just a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? So, in my personal opinion, it's helped me. I embrace it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, my I guess outlook would be a little bit different because I'm a musician. I'm an audio geek. You know, I'm a tech geek. So I see things a little bit differently than average people, I guess. So when I'm using it and how I use it in ways that enhance what I'm doing.
Facts.
I don't really look at it as it's diminishing my creativity or my quality of work, which I wouldn't even let it do that.
Right.
I only use this for specific things.
Right.
It's not for me to. I'm using AI to create my music. I'm using AI to create my lyrics. I'm using AI for this and that.
You're not typing in the prompt saying make me this type of beat.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, music, whether you like it or not, real music has to have a human touch.
Facts.
It can't all be manufactured somewhere in a digital landscape somewhere. You literally have to program it yourself. You gotta play it yourself. That's never gonna go away.
Yeah. Do you play any instruments or?
I do. I play keys and I play drums.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And I definitely I appreciate that because I think that's a lost art now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm big on musicianship. I mean, just by my influences alone, I couldn't even have gotten away from that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Coming from like groups like Chic and Nile Rodgers, you got of course Delphonics, Earth, Wind and Fire. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah. You ain't lying about that, man. I put my son in the band. Like, you gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like, learn something, like, tangible.
And that's the biggest thing, even for me, early on, is I was a sponge of song making and song structure. So, before I even became a producer, I was a songwriter. So I learned how to actually write songs and learned about song structure and how to actually create melody and chords and all these different nuances of creating the actual construct of the concept before the music part even came in. So when I got to that part, okay, now we putting the puzzle together.
Yeah.
Because you can't have one without the other.
Right.
So that was kind of like my, going up the ladder, to becoming professional. But even before that, the first album I ever heard or bought was Midnight Marauders, A Tribe Called Quest. That was the first album I ever bought.
Yeah.
Which was kind of crazy because the same day that album came out was Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Wow. My first album was The Chronic.
The Chronic was in my top 10 for sure. But that Midnight Marauders was something different.
Yeah. Especially with Q-Tip, his production, the low-end theory and all that.
What?
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Electric relaxation?
Yeah,
what?
bro. You ain't lying
Incredible.
about that. But, well, to your point, Michael Jackson was my first official tape, but The Chronic was like the first hip-hop tape I ever had.
So Michael Jackson was the first artist that I grew up on.
Yep, that was me, yep.
I would say like that I've actually listened to, watched, studied, all that, right? But the first official album that I bought was Tribe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was bad. I got it Christmas '87. And then, like you said, like the first album we bought hip hop head wise was Tribe for you and Chronic for me. So yeah, we from the same. You a Trillennial.
Chronic's one of them ones too now.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate you. We're gonna
Absolutely,
let Nikki J get in here, man. Appreciate you, bro. It was good talking to you. We gotta talk off camera some more.
Look, man, I could talk all day, man.
You are watching Out of Pocket with Franco Elun and Nikki J.